Hello my fellow Americans. Today, this video will be covering majority of my political stances. I probably will make a part 2 to this. I just wanted to make this video because not many of you know where I stand on things, and well, you all should know if I want to be a political commentator. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I just haven't had the energy to, but hey, you gotta force yourself to sometimes. And today I actually have the energy to post, so I'm going to be talking about my social views as a conservative, my economic views as a conservative, but I do have some libertarian ideals as well. So first on my agenda, I want to cover social policy, abortion. I understand this issue is very politically polarizing. It makes some people very emotional, some people question whether it's a baby or not, but I believe every being has a chance at life, or every being deserves a chance at life. I believe that that baby is not a fetus or a zygote, as some people would say. I believe that it is a being created in the image of God and deserving of protection. I believe that it should be illegal for people to have abortions except for in cases of rape, incest, and life of mother. That pretty much wraps up that stance. My stance on gun control now. I believe that every citizen that is not a mentally insane person or a criminal should be fully armed, but with very strict background checks because evil people do what they do. But also I support like gun regulations and more resource officers at schools to keep more kids safe because, well, as I said, evil people do what they do, and the background checks will stop majority of them, I feel like, and I feel like gun laws in states like Oregon and California, they hurt more average Americans than criminals because criminals want the law-abiding citizens to have regulations because they're the ones that are going to get a hold of the guns, and the citizens are going to have a right to defend themselves. That pretty much wraps that stance up. My third stance will be weed and my stance on legalizing it. Here's one of my more libertarian stances. I believe that weed should be legalized. One of these reasons is I don't see really anything wrong with it, and studies have shown that it is way safer than alcohol in some cases. So I support the same rules on alcohol as I do on weed. 21 to drink or to smoke, and no driving while high. That will also fall under driving while intoxicated if I ever get to represent the people. I feel like that would be one of the things I push for, along with my other stances. I think this is going to conclude part 1 of my political stances. Let me know in the comments what other stances you all want me to take, or what other stances you want me to cover. Of course, you all have every right to free speech in my comments, but keep it civil. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Goodbye, my fellow Americans.